represent two of the biggest names in global gaming, but for sure in Fortnite, one of them is Bugha, who won the Fortnite World Cup back in 2019, has gone who's the most watched English Fortnite streamer in the world. And we also
Did you ever imagine it would grow to this extreme to become what it is now?
I had a feeling because of the way that I feel like the amount of investment came into the gaming space, which was like there were a lot of sports people that invested a tremendous amount of money into this space. So somebody somewhere thought that it was going to be big in person, but to be how big it's gotten now on a global scale, no, I wouldn't have predicted this, but it's been great. I mean, I think in person is important in the space. As you know, it's so digitally focused because that's where everybody plays video games and hangs out, and you build this digital community. But the fact that we can do stuff in person like this, I think, really actually humanizes the gaming space, which I think is important.
That's very important. And with the present being so glamorous as it is now, how do you feel about the future?
Extremely excited. Yeah, I mean, with the IOC, with the Olympics, I mean, all these big, huge announcements on a global scale, I think is really exciting. What excites me the most is in the community. I think these glitzy, glamorous events, the things that are flashy and sexy, are super cool. I think it adds a lot of publicity to the gaming space, which is important. But I think the excitement for me is after the publicity and sexiness, what happens in communities, which is the most important. You know, the local communities that have the 10-person, 15-person gaming center down the block. I think that's where the real growth of the space comes. But I think it happens with the top and the bottom, and then you kind of squeeze in the middle.
Absolutely, because that is the heart of gaming, and that's where it's all started, and that's where it's going to keep coming from. But thank you so much for your time. It's been wonderful. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Effie. Joining us now is CEO of G2. It's Alban. Welcome. Esports wouldn't be the same without you and G2. How's it always, every year, coming into the Esports Awards knowing that you are such a large contributor to what makes it great?
Thank you so much. Thanks for having us. And I mean, we'll contribute to the awards. Not always winning, but always trying. We'll contribute to the World Cup this weekend. Until the last game, we're going to try to win Rocket League. So I'm very excited for this weekend.
I mean, speaking of Rocket League, we spoke about it a little bit before this interview started, but for those of you at home, and I know all the Rocket League fans are watching right now, we all want to know, how's your heart rate been since Nax having to come in and you guys playing with a sub and it's last chance on the line today?
Well, I mean, if anyone can win with a sub, it's G2. We did it in Counter-Strike very recently. So don't ask who is behind the mask. It's a samurai, and we come to win.
You guys always do such a great job fielding some of the most competitive teams across esports, but also with the flair to entertain. How is that ingrained in the organization?
Well, you know, if you're used, so if we just celebrate and entertain when we win, that's going to be very rare. So we decided to take another step and always be ready to lose dramatically as an epic failure. And it happens sometimes to any esports team, but instead of suffering from it, we entertain and we make fun of ourselves, which is the easiest thing to do.
Well, I do got to ask before we let you go.
Hello, 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 hello.
the 2024 Esports Awards ceremony.
But instead of suffering from it, we entertain and we make fun of ourselves, which is the easiest thing to do.
Well, I do gotta ask before we let you go.
कैमरा देखो वो कैमरा कैसा हो गया ढीला हो चुका है वो ढीला हो चुका है आदि सही करना कैमरा कट गया मैं ये क्या लाए हो बाबू क्या है अभी मैसेज करेगा ना बोला था जीता ही कह दे स्ट्रीम वॉल्यूम म्यूट कर सही है ये वाला सही है ये वाला कौन सा है ज्यादा चूनर बात मत ये डीजे वाला बेटर नहीं है फिर उसमें दो तीन बंदों का एक फोकस रहेगा
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Esports Awards 2024 red carpet, where the guests are filing in and getting ready for the main ceremony in just a little bit. But we have a couple of special guests joining us, a couple presenters here for the main ceremony. Why don't you go ahead and please introduce yourselves?
My name is Casper D, and this is Seb. And we're really excited to be here. We're both friends from London.
Welcome back.
Sid bhai,
Esports
Sid bhai आपको आना पड़ेगा.
This event is just ridiculous. So
Yeah,
big,
segment
so
है.
big. Everything you come to
अरे एक
expect.
सही में हो गया. ये क्या मॉडल का
How about yourself, Seb?
Yeah, I mean, I was at the first ever esports awards in London, I think 8-9 years ago.
Yeah, 9
It's
years
amazing
ago.
to see how far it's come. It's
Casper
around the
D,
globe.
and this is
My
Seb.
first time here in the kingdom, so I'm really excited.
What has been
मैं
one of
अपने
the
लिए
biggest things that you've been,
NASA
I
से
know it
नहीं
hasn't
आ
been too
गया
much
ये.
time since you've landed and been wheels down, but what's been one of the biggest things you've seen so far here at the event?
Oh, well, just tonight, walking in, just seeing how much has gone into this. Esports is an incredible movement, and it's so good to see the investment there and people being recognized for their hard work. amateur Counter-Strike player from South Africa 10 years ago. I used to play all the time, and this would have been an absolute dream. So I'm pretending I'm here tonight to win an award, but I'm actually presenting one.
Yeah, you get to touch one. That's pretty great.
Well, I mean, speaking of awards, you made mention that you had been at the very first one. I mean, we got to talk about the change that's gone down from the first one to now. What is that like for you?
To be honest, the first one was amazing. It's a really cool venue in London, not quite as big as this.
अबे आईफोन लगा लेते हैं ना वो हीट इसलिए हो रहा है क्योंकि उसको अगर ड्रॉप सेंसर वाला लगा दे तो उतना नहीं होता पूरा फुल प्रिंट वाला है इसमें डमी बैटरी लगना चाहिए हां लेकिन डमी बैटरी की जगह ये लोग वो लगाए हैं कोड लगा दी तो उससे हीट ज्यादा
in the kingdom, like I said. I'm fascinated to learn more about this area because so much going on. Golf coming from here, I need to go and find a golf course. We're looking out for a golf course before I fly home. Hopefully, it's a little bit too hot.
तेरे से रिप्लेस करके थग वाला कैमरा नहीं लगाया जा रहा एक
National
बार
sport of esports, golf.
Well, that's why I got to get the plug here for my boys over at GGC. But you yourself have a club and organization for golf that you're a part of. Well, go ahead. Get that plug.
Yeah, sure. I have my own golf channel, 7 Golf, also part of Big Wedge Golf.
Big Wedge Golf
Group with some of the Sidemen boys, Cal and Randy and Lux. So we're having some fun.
हाँ एक कैमरा और लैपटॉप तेरे लिए छोड़ा था OBS वो भी तूने आग दिया
You know, and
कैमरा नॉर्मली
who comes to mind? Who comes to mind?
Well, it's interesting. You know, you mentioned the Sidemen. I feel like they're not professional esporters, but they come from the gaming world, and so much of
Legit
YouTube
camera
itself
heat है,
comes from
heat होने से
that.
होता है।
I even started making videos myself.
तो चालू तो कर पाएंगे वो
So yeah, I'm probably more of a casual
Baba.
gamer watcher, but some of the competitive
Baba,
stuff
सुनो
I'm seeing is really exciting me as
थक के
a
सेटअप से
fan.
ज़रा थक का कैमरा निकाल के
Absolutely.
लाओ
Yeah, Casper and Seb, everyone, do you know?
विद डमी बैटरी जो उसके अंदर लगी हुई डमी बैटरी भी एक उसमें लगी हुई
Content group of the year.
ठीक है ये पंखा
I'm
पकड़
giving
के
out commercial
खड़े रहो
partners,
जब भी हम
so
एक
hopefully I
सेगमेंट
can get
मस्त सा
a feel
सेगमेंट
down
आएगा
on
जिसमें
this.
सब लोग अब इसमें कैमरा
Absolutely.
लगाओ
Well, tonight is the night, and the area to do so. Thank you so much for joining us here on the main stage. Please go enjoy the rest of the night.
थैंक यू
All right. Well,
मैं नाचूंगा
someone standing by
इससे नाचोगे
right now with
यही बता
Effie, take it away.
चालू करो क्या सेगमेंट है
Thank you,
Screen
Tika.
volume
Welcome
mute करो,
back.
screen volume
And
mute
I'm
करो।
so happy. She's standing
मैं
next
तो आज
to my favorite.
तो आज हमारे गाइस दोस्त और दोस्त
Lena, the CEO of Zen. I mean, you are.
Tonight is the night, and the area to do so. Thank you so much for joining us here on the main stage.
अबे जाके ले आओ ना आज और तू पकड़ के 2 मिनट को खड़ा हो जाना उमंग
All right. Well,
मैं नाचूंगा क्लिप कर देना क्लिप तो है क्लिप कर देना किसी को कोई हमारे यहाँ काम कर
Effie, take it away.
आ गया